Yeah, T-Bates, I showed him this replay as well. And yeah, even it was even enough to convince him that EU is greater than NA. And as you guys all know, T-Bates is the biggest NA Rocket League fan ever. He thinks BDS are the fourth best team in the world. He has, all the NA teams higher than them. But yeah, even T-Bates was convinced after seeing this replay. That's all I'm going to say to you. Yeah, let's get into it. So another question, another question, just as we get into the replay here. How many of you saw Dazarin's tweet the other day? Dazarin tweeted that he just lost over 100 ranked points, and the video's going up later this week. How many of you saw that tweet? Because if not, then you got to look out for that video, because Dazarin did indeed lose 100 rank points, but he wasn't the only one. He wasn't the only one who lost over 100 rank points. We also have... I was hoping to zoom in on more people, but there I am, coming in the frame. Roll Days and myself. So Roll Days also lost over 100 rank points. And we're going to find out how the last game of the session went down. But anyway, this game was the very end of a 3 session that I played with Roll Days and Dazarin. At this current time that this game was played, my rank was Champ 1, so went down just a little bit, just a little, all the way down to Champ 1. And Rolled is, he started off 2K. I think he nearly lost SSL. So he nearly lost Supersonic Legend after starting off at 2K MMR. I think Dazarin was somewhere around Grand Champ 2 when we started. I think he nearly lost Grand Champ. So we lost a lot of games. But yeah, about 5 games in, about 5 losses in, Dazarin and Roldays were having, they were like, we have to record this. Why aren't we recording? So yeah, they recorded like the last 5 games of that session. This is the very last game of the session. This is from my POV. And this, this game pretty much confirms for me that EU is greater than NA, because like I said, I'm in Champ 1 at this point. Everybody knows I'm a Champ 1 player, established Champ 1 player in Europe. And here I am in a Supersonic Legend MMR lobby in NA and just able to slot in so effortlessly. It's unbelievable. But yeah, one of my biggest inspirations for this gameplay was, of course, Tarok himself, because we realized, well actually it was just me that realized that Dazarin really did not like this logic at all, but I realized, hold on a second, we've got 1 professional player and 2 casters in here. What pro team does that remind you of? That's right, Rogue. 1 player has all the mechanics. So Roldays was trying to do his best first killer impression. I was Tarok, sitting in net, making saves. And I said, Dazarin, can you do your best Turinturo? That's your job. Just go crazy. Don't even think about coming back to defense. So Dazarin didn't really like that. He didn't like that comparison. He wanted to be Taroko, but I can confidently say that I out-Taroked Dazarin. I was way more Taroko than Dazarin was. And we'll see a little bit of that later on in this game, but plenty of that in the other replay. But yeah, I've got the 92 ping here. It just went at 88, so that's a great great server for me. This is a good one. I'm happy with an 88 on the USC server. But yeah, I know, it's late night. My brain's probably not functioning all that well. There's an open net miss. Somehow the defender missed the ball entirely. Not sure why he did that. But yeah, we probably got a little bit of brain lag. I'm pretty sure it was like 2 in the morning when this game was played. So, you're talking 2 in the morning, Champ 1, EU connection, terrible mechanics. We're not going to beat anybody to the ball, so we know that. We know that we are going to be losing every race to the ball, but we can play accordingly. What I mean by that is, if you're the worst mechanical player in the lobby, what you want to do is never aerial for anything in offense. Never. I don't think you guys are going to see me go for a single offensive aerial in this entire game. I think I went for a couple of aerials in defense because you have to. In defense, you don't have a choice. You have to sometimes. aerial. So look at that. Masterful challenge. Straight into the corner. Possession secured for the blue team. Amazing by me. But yeah, you never want to aerial in offense because you're probably just going to get beaten to the ball. So that's my tip number 1. Never aerial in attack. You're just going to get beaten. You're just going to take yourself out of the game. Not worth it. Tip number 2 for slotting into a lobby where you have by far the worst mechanics is boost management. Players who are high rated are way better at stealing boost. They're way better at putting you in awkward positions where you end up getting boost starved. So it's really important to never waste any boost. Be very, very careful pressing the boost button. You know, boost management is key. Okay, somehow Dazzler and Aroldes both missed that ball. I'm sure it was awkward. No big deal. But it's okay. They don't know how to score that one. But Dazzler, you can't miss that. You can't miss that. You can't miss this one. Just dropping it down for the open net. That's how we do it. 1-0. Offensive run. That's just easy for EU. You know, any EU player could do that. See, now, I got a little bit surprised here. You know, I expected that guy to hit the ball into the back wall, but it looks like he's missed the ball. Now, a European player would have hit that into the back wall and I would have cleared it, but American player misses the ball and it turns into a perfect pass for his teammate. I can't read that. You know, these guys are all dialed in. They play American lobbies all the time. The whole lobby probably knew that was going to happen, but I didn't because I thought he was going to hit that ball. I thought he was going to go for a double touch or something. You know, this is SSL. I heard NA like aerials, but apparently not. Oh yeah, Dazzrin also wanted saves, so I just left this a little bit of, we'll admit, a little bit of trolling going on in these games as well. Dazzrin is complaining that I was farming saves, so we gave him another save. He's got 2 saves. At the moment, he can beat Taroko. Just letting him have that one. Yeah, we're on a huge loss streak at the moment, so I'm being really defensive. I'm backing off so far. I'm so far back all the time. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. That's probably lag, because obviously all my recoveries are amazing. That was not one of them. That would be one of my tips, though, to be honest, is if you're gonna try and hang in a lobby where you're the worst player, you have to always recover fast, because if you're at the game for just a little bit, then your teammates are 2v3, your teammates are 1v3. You gotta make yourself relevant, you gotta stay in the game. So that's another tip for you. I'd say those are my main tips. Never aerial in attack. Make sure you stay relevant for every play in defense. At least make them have to go past you. Don't just be a non-factor by taking yourself out of the game. And manage your boost carefully. So, okay, we obviously had that open net if he missed. He didn't miss. Into overtime we go. Yeah, what are you guys thinking of the Taroko impression so far? Type 1 if you think this has been a solid Taroko impression. We haven't aerialed at all in attack. We have been chilling on the ground where we belong. We've been in net a ton. We've been boost starved by our teammates the entire game, but it's fine. We're managing that boost. What little boost we have. Look at that. We just left the boost for first. Roll this. Perfect play once again. And this is another tip. You know, you got to keep the ball in corners. So you don't clear that into the middle. You got to put that in the corner. Dazzler and Aroldes, they're both miles away. I don't know what happened to them. They were both just gone. I guess they just don't like defense. Makes sense for Escalator and Turo impressions. I did ask for this. Yeah, they just left. That's fine. We keep it in the corner. We get behind the ball. Stay goal side. Like I said earlier, just make them go 3. Okay, didn't see that one. I will be honest. With my 88-92 ping, that ball did actually spike one way, then turned around. That's why I was a bit late to turn there, but no problem. We still got the clear to the side. We still got the save, and we're peaking now. 3 saves. And look at that back post positioning. They don't teach that. Oh, look at the placement. I'll be honest, I was aiming top right. I missed, but it worked because they never expected the bottom left. They never expected it. We just slot that. I'm aiming top right. Bottom left. Perfect. That's how we do it. And there you go. There's all the evidence you're ever going to need that EU is the better region. I'm a champ 1 EU player, 88 ping, 2 in the morning. Probably about 4 beers in, if I recall, and we are just dominating, just pure domination in this game. But okay, let's take a look at some of the stats. 'Cause I know you guys are going to be interested. I know you guys. It won't be the verdict will be inconclusive. The jury will be out. The jury will be out on just how much of a Taroko game this was until, of course, we take a look at the post-game stats. So let me just pull that up for you guys. Let me pull up the post-game stats. Let me pull up the replay stats. Anyway, here's the stats, the statistics for the game. Of course, we already saw the scoreboard. Let's look at, of course, first of all, everybody wants to know the speed, and we nailed it. We absolutely nailed it. Slowest player in the lobby, Taroko impression has gone well. We have not traveled very far. We basically didn't move compared to everybody else. So we're off to a good start. Never supersonic. The impression is spot on. Absolutely spot on. Dazarin the fastest. Yeah, but as you'll see in a minute, he may not have been the most efficient. But anyway, let's continue. So, yeah, we're literally never supersonic. Although I did go mid-speed faster than slow speed. Boost speed more than slow speed. That's a mistake. I should have gone slow speed more. Ground air. Look at that percentage ground. 68% on the ground. That Taroko would be proud. Those are some Rettles numbers. Unbelievable. Literally never aerialing. Look at my percentage high air. Have you ever seen less high aerials? I think I did one high aerial this game, if I recall. One. Let me pull up. I think it was this one. I think I remember where the one high aerial was. This is it. This is the one time this game. This is it. Yeah, here it is. Another little tip for all you guys who want to actually be useful in a lobby with better players than you. So here, type 1 in chat. How many of you would shoot? You'd think, this is my moment. I am going to shoot this, and it might go in. It might go in. It's a tasty proposition. It looks, tempting. I'm seeing way too few ones in chat. You guys all shoot this. You all shoot this. Okay. How many of you pass left? See Dazarin on the left there. Maybe he can make a run up the wall. Type 2 if you pass left. Okay, a few people passing left for Daz. Solo play. Actually, we got to throw in another one here. Type 3 if you would try and somehow air dribble this. Type 3 if you would somehow try and air dribble this. Be honest. I know that most of you guys in chat are going to try and air dribble this, because you all think that you're just in season 8, sorry. Yeah, see, now we're talking. We bring the air dribble up. We bring that up as an option. You're all in there. You're all air dribbling. Look at you're all. Oh my goodness, you're all you're all air dribbling that. Facts. You're all air dribbling that. But no, that's not the correct play. The correct play is, wait a minute. Where's First Killer? That's right. He's over there. Let's give him the ball. That's how you do it. You just give First Killer the ball. That was my only high aerial this game. We're giving First Killer the ball. I think we had like more attempts to pass the ball to First Killer. Here's one, for example. We see First Killer in the left there. Not sure about his boost situation, but he might be turning here. He could be turning if he's got good boost. You mean Roldiz? No, I mean First Killer. That's who Roldiz is being in this game. So we chip it up there. Roldiz didn't have boost. If he did, he could turn on that. We're basically just trying to give the ball to First Killer. That's how you play when you're the least mechanical in the lobby, like myself. So there's just another few tips for you guys. Anyway, that was my aerial. That was the high aerial right there. That was it. You do have to high aerial sometimes in defense for blocks and interceptions. But I would never recommend high aerialing in attack. Never. You're just going to get beaten to the ball. Power slide. Apparently I power slide a lot. I don't really know how much I don't know how much this is an important factor really though, because I play keyboard mouse, so I'm not sure if this is different. Looks like Roldiz did more short power slides. I don't really know what the significance of this is though, I'm not going to lie. Anyway, let's go to boost. Okay, so boost stats. Boost per minute. Look at that conservation. Look at that conservation. Only 370 boosts per minute. We are saving the boost. And the reason for that is pretty simple. So that First Killer, aka Roldiz, can take more boost. Dazarin, aka Turinturo, can waste more boost. He's going to hate me even more for this. Yeah, even despite that fact, look at that. We're chilling at a healthy 53.66 boost average. That's pretty good. Pretty good. We are boost starved more than I like. That is a weakness. This is Garrett G would not be proud of this one. He would not be proud of this one at all. Yeah, he'd probably be pretty proud of this one though. Look at that. 36.35 of the game with more than 75 boost. We're being careful. We're not wasting our boost. You don't want to grab 100 boost and immediately use 50 of it. You don't want to grab 100 and then use 50. Grab 100 and flip. That's how you stay high boost. But yeah, I was definitely boost starved too much. Look at this. Boost used while supersonic. That's how much boost you're using when you're already going top speed. Look at that. We're saving the planet out here. Only 128. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I will admit this is a very, very... I don't know how I managed to do this. This isn't normal. I'm pretty sure I'm wasting more boost than this most games. This is a good one. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm not doing this every game. You can actually, yeah, you can go slightly faster. There's a range of supersonic speeds, but you don't want to be... You definitely want to save it, though. I know supersonic isn't top speed. 2200 is top speed. Because you barely went supersonic? Yeah, true. Barely went supersonic. Did it matter? Scoreboard don't lie. Scoreboard don't lie. Clearly, you don't need to go supersonic to beat Taroko. Slot shots and save shots. That's all you gotta do. But, okay, what else we got here? I love ball chasing. It's so interesting. Big pads. Hey, there was some big pad drama, actually. If you watched Dazzler and Arolda's video of this, there was a lot of big pad drama. I definitely trolled Dazzler a little bit, taking his big pads. This game, I didn't do that. Looks like, so stolen, Roldes took 22 from our half, Dazzler took 21, I took 20. So I took the least big pads from our half. Not bad. That's just, instead of the pads, it's the amounts that it translates to. Oh, I like this one. How do you guys like that EU efficiency, though? How do you guys like the EU efficiency? Overfill. That is how much boost you collect that you didn't need. So if you have 80 boost and you collect a big pad, 100, you overfill by 80. Look at that. That is just the regional difference right there. That's the regional difference. We don't waste boost. Trust the Americans to be the ones who are just pumping out all of those fumes that they just really didn't need to, put in the atmosphere. It didn't need to be there. We got some tighter regulations in Europe. Tighter regulations. This is illegal, actually, in Europe. Illegal. Doesn't calculate boost and ice. Well, it does. Overfill from stolen. So it does, actually. And as you can see, not a lot of the overfill was from boost steals. If you take this number, subtract this number, you have the overfill from your own half. So you have to do a little bit of math, but I mean, you can see 709 minus 103, that's 606. 551 minus 94, I don't know what that is. So sorry, Chrome. Good try. I know. You came in here with a copium immediately, but didn't work this time. I respect the hustle, though. Respect that. Yeah, you got to look over here. Not a lot of overfill from stolen pads. It's a good try. I would have probably gone with that one as well. Positioning. What else we got here? Okay. Nothing. Percentage most back. There he is. Turok. Chilling in defense. Never forward. Defensive third for nearly half the game. 48% in the defensive third. That is what you like to see. Literally never in the offensive third. Allergic to the offensive third. Defensive half for 69% of the game. Almost on the dot. That's so funny. I'm actually the biggest defender the game's ever seen. I'd never attack. I just don't do it. Can't do it. This guy was actually farther away from the ball more than I was. Who's this? 3-pack. He was actually farther away from the ball than me on average. And he was the closest to the ball the least. I don't know what he was doing. How he managed to be closer to the ball less than me Actually, I was closer to the ball more than Rold is. That's a weird one. Then again, Rold is did just drive off to Narnia a few times and leave me in defense for a solid minute where I'm just like hiding behind the ball doing 50-50s as Rold is and Dazarin are stealing both of the enemy's corner boosts back corner while I'm in our back corner. That would explain this. Why I'm actually close to the ball. What else we got here? I've not actually looked this far down. Behind ball, 76%. I think this is an important one for players with bad mechanics, though. Honestly, a lot of this has been memes. This is an important one, though. Being behind the ball, what that means is you want to be between the ball and your goal. For players with bad mechanics, I think this is a really important one. Because if you're in front of the ball, the only reasons to be in front of the ball is when you're going for demos, boost steals, redirects, and making yourself available as a passing option. Now, redirects and being available as a passing option, if you've got bad mechanics, you shouldn't really be doing that anyway. You should just be rotating out, letting your good teammate make a play, back him up. So don't do that. Demos and boost steals, you're going to have a hard time demoing people unless you've practiced a lot. You might have a hard time demoing people who are better than you because they're going to see you coming. So I wouldn't really recommend trying to do that too much. Basically, just stay behind the ball. If you're in a lobby that's way higher rated than you, just stay behind the ball. Don't go for too many demos, boost steals, redirects. It's not going to work. It's not going to work as often as it doesn't work. And I don't know what this is, what the significance of this is. Yeah, that's ball chasing. Pretty cool stuff. Demos. 224. Dazarin, Demo Hunter. There he is. Killing the game, literally.